notes. We played the same strings.
Knowledge.
Well, he had an extra one that he cheated.
No, practice.
It's the string that did it.
Practice.
No, he has more knowledge.
He has more knowledge?
He's controlled.
You know, I would almost bet, and I don't know, Ray and I have never gone head to head, I think I have more music theory than he does.
Theory is not practice.
What Ray has is he has knowledge that is developed into self-control. See, it's not about what you don't do. It's about the focus of what you do. That's what you do. Yeah, I stayed away from it, but thank you. It's the focus of what you do. I didn't play in rhythm. I didn't play with any kind of sense of beat. Ray did. That makes for beautiful music. Ray played using the knowledge that he has of how the bass is laid out to play notes that work together in progression. Why? Because he's been doing it for a while. Why? Because he's using self-control. I didn't even attempt self-control. I played multiple strings at one time, which usually isn't that good for a bass. You can only get away with that a little bit, but not like a guitar. And what was the result? Beautiful music. Give this man a hand. It's not about what you can't do. It's not about denying yourself. It's about focusing your passion towards a greater good. Because when he plays in rhythm and he plays in key, it creates beautiful music. When I flail, not so much. You can leave now. I'm done with you. Or you can stay up there if you want to look at it. It's fine. That's what self-control is in your life. It's playing for the ultimate good, which makes beautiful music. It's not denying yourself, as I said. It's putting your desires channeled into what is the greatest good. And self-control, patient endurance, perseverance. It's constancy or steadfast endurance under adversity. So as you're starting to focus, as you take your knowledge, this deep knowledge that you have, that you start putting to use, then you start saying, hey, I'm using my self-control, which keeps everything in order, keeps my passions focused towards what's really important. And from that focus comes endurance, which says, I can face stuff happening that I may be afraid of. I may be faced bad times because I know, and I'm controlled, and I'm focused. I can endure. Some of us right now may be going through a time of your life where you may be facing the need for passionate endurance. Patient, passionate endurance. You may be going through a time that's difficult. Step back and look at your faith. And onto your faith, add moral excellence, virtue, courage. Moral excellence, you'll learn more about God and you will know Him deeper. To that you'll lead self-control, and to self-control, patient endurance. It's funny, I can tell sometimes people when they come to the experience how things are going to work out for them here. Some people show up and they remind me of the parable of the seeds. Jesus told this parable. He's like this farmer, he chucked out seeds on the ground. There's several different kinds of soil. Well, one that sticks out to me is he dropped some that were on very thin soil. There's a lot of rock, and they grow up real fast. And I'll get people to show up here, and they're like, we love the experience. It's so wonderful. It's the best thing ever. It's better than sliced bread.
Wow.
And usually they last less than a month, and they're gone. People that take a little while, and they check it out, and they dig down deep, they start to develop a patient endurance that stays for a long time. And they dig down deep, and it changes their life being in a spiritual family. It's patient endurance rather than just that passionate springing up. But you can't have patient endurance without self-control, because self-control is what says, wait, focus. I think of Ashley, who's told publicly, I'm not telling anything about her. She said, there have been times I've been like, God, let me leave this church. I don't want to be here anymore.
Yes, I have said that.
And God's like, no, patient endurance. Stay with it, sister. Stay with it. Stay with it.
Yes, I'm still here.
Patient endurance. And with patient endurance, godliness. Piety. It means worship God, gives Him His due, but also serves His fellow man. It's a right relationship with God and others. Patient endurance leads to a right relationship with other people and with each other.